So this is the third time that I've been on Accutane. I'm hoping that I won't need to go back on Accutane again.
First things first, let me get that introduction. Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea.
Hey guys, it's tinashe and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Make sure to subscribe if you are not already. And this video, I want to talk about my journey on Accutane. So if you are interested in learning more about that, keep watching. All right, let's jump right into it. Around 2019, I posted a video about my Curology experience, and I used Curology for maybe 2 years after that before my face started to get tolerant to it, and we just were starting to break out really badly, especially with nursing school. Nursing school like threw my hormones way off. I was under so much stress and skin was reacting to it. My cycle was reacting to it. It was not good. So years after my face was still breaking out, I went to many dermatologists to see, hey, what can I do to help manage my acne? And they all were recommending for me to go on spironolactone, which I was opposed to because I didn't want to be on that for the rest of my life. The other option was to go on birth control. Was not interested in that either. And the last option they were all telling me is that I should go back on Accutane. Now, I have been on Accutane twice. So this is the third time that I've been on Accutane. Accutane is a very harsh drug on your body. It is a severe or very strong version of vitamin A, a retin A combination of medications, and it has like severe side effects, and your liver does not like it, and you have to do lab tests every month and pregnancy tests because you can't get pregnant on it. And there's just so much to go on like surrounding the medication that I just wasn't ready to deal with all that. But if that became the only option that I was willing to do. So thankfully I found a physician here that was able to treat me with the Accutane, and after 5 months my skin has cleared up, and this is the before, and yikes. Now my skin is glowing. I'm so happy with the results. So let me tell you a little bit about my experience this time go around. So month one, I didn't feel much changes were happening physically, but I did feel that I was peeing or diuresing so much. I felt like I was going to the bathroom all the time. I was barely drinking that much water, like any more than normal. So I'm like, this is not normal for me to be peeing this month, but that is the process that it does to literally dry your body out. So it was inhabiting my hormone that tells my body to hold on to water. So I had to keep replenishing that water that I was losing because I could feel like my dehydration coming on my skin was dry, and my lips especially. Now I started this around October, so it is now February. So around October, the weather is still kind of warm, still out in the sun. I'm still out in the sun and enjoying my birthday month. So I actually had to cut off all drinking after I started Accutane, which is it's a lifestyle change, but I've kind of gotten used to it, and I needed to cut it off because around month 3 or 4, they told me that I could drink in moderation, but my liver did not like it. My liver enzymes had doubled between the previous month and that current month. So I'm like, yeah, we're not going to drink anymore. But yeah, so month 2, still drying out, but I could definitely feel like my skin was still breaking out. And they tell me that like the purge sometimes happens and sometimes doesn't. I couldn't tell if I was getting the purge because my skin was so bad. I'm like, I feel like I'm just breaking out like how I normally do. But I definitely did feel like my face was getting a lot more irritated at month 2, but around month 3, that is when things started to clear up. Like I could tell like a really big difference between month 1 and month 3. And So month 4, my skin kept clearing up, and now this is month 5. We're in February now. October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, 5. So they said that I don't need to do it anymore. They said after this month, I just need to finish out my remaining pills and I'll be finished. I'm hoping that I won't need to go back on Accutane again. The first time I did it, I was like 10 or 11, like right after I got into middle school. I was on it like in 6th grade. And then I did it again when I was in high school around age 15 or 16. And that was when I was living in a different country and they did a different version of Accutane, but it's called Accutane. Same medicine, just a different brand. And of course now I'm on it times 3. And I'm hoping that now, because I'm not going through puberty, that my hormones will react to it better and will be more of a sustainable, it will sustain the progress I've made, and my body will just not do what it usually does by tolerating it, like having tolerance to it and then going back to breaking out. So we'll see. Side effect that I had was the dryness. Like I felt like I needed to wear lip gloss. I mean, I wear lip gloss all the time anyways, but I felt like I needed to just like double up on lip gloss. I felt like my lips were drinking everything I put on it, and I couldn't leave the house without a lip gloss on me. I have lip glosses in every corner of wherever I am. I have it in my bathroom, in my car, my kitchen, and at work I have it on me at all times, because like my lips just get so dry and I hate that feeling of my lips being dry. The other side effects that they always ask is if I have any thoughts of depression, any thoughts of suicide or any feelings of depression. And I know that that was one of the side effects, and thankfully I don't have any issues with that. So they also ask if I have any like joint aches, and I do weight training, so I feel like I wasn't really feeling any more than I already do feel when it comes to like training and exercising. So the only biggest side effect that I feel like everyone feels is that dehydration and the dryness. This is the winter time. It is very dry air, and I just have to moisturize it like a lot, and wear SPF sunscreen all the time. But thankfully I'm not in the sun as much as I would be like during the summer. So I'm going to be able to like enjoy the summer time and the summer sun when summer does come. Grateful that I was able to start closer to this time of the year than in the summertime, where I would have like had a lot more restrictions on me in terms of like going outside, hanging out at places that have like drinking around, and being able to have fun. So yay that I was able to get through it, and I just have to finish out like my month supply. So I should finish around this time next month, and I'm just excited that it like worked. And hopefully this answered some of the questions that you guys had. I did have to get blood drawn every month, and I did have to get my urine pregnancy test every month as well. The cost of everything, my insurance covered. The cost of the dermatology appointments, I paid $50 every time I saw her. That was my copay. And then I paid $20 every month for the medicine itself. And then I would get my labs drawn off-site, and my insurance covered most of it. So I would just pay $3 out of pocket every month for that. So that was kind of like the expenses that I was using to cover my treatment. And honestly, I feel like that's a pretty good price, considering I'm sure Accutane is very expensive. So yeah, I appreciate you guys I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, but I also hope you learned something from my experience, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Okay, bye.